Hello. Welcome back to my channel. We have started back from Whistler after having a good time, and we are driving back to Vancouver following the Sea2Sky highway. But before that, we will make an interesting stop near Squamish. This interesting place is located about 55 kilometers north of Vancouver in Britannia beach area, right on the Sea2Sky highway. In the early 1900s, this place used to yield about 17% of world's copper. Can you see the white building far away? We are definitely heading there. Not many people know about this place or give it a visit, but it is worth visiting, I will definitely say. Here we are at the Britannia Mine Museum. Britannia Mine Museum offers plenty of things to do and see. You can experience a guided underground tour of the mines and the canals, and a boom show, which is an immersive multisensory experience in Mill 3. This huge copper ore here shows the chalcopyrite, which is the most abundant copper-bearing mineral found here. History of Britannia Mine dates back to 1904, when it first started to operate. It was the largest copper mine in the British Empire, continuing to do so till 1974, when it was shut down due to an increased operating cost. 14.7 million was spent by the government and the communities to turn the abundant operation into a museum worthy of international awards. A unique place where everyone, regardless of their age, will find something to surprise them. Every hour, a 45 minutes tour of the mine shaft starts from the small pavilion in the museum courtyard. Here they have put a few of their old pictures of how this place was a bustling community of the miners. This museum is open in the winter time from 9 am to 4:30 pm, and the last tour starts at 2:30 pm. You can get tickets online and reserve the underground tour and boom show timings too. It costs about $40. At the entrance to the train pavilion from the Foundation observation deck, you can get a beautiful view of Howe Sound and the Sea2Sky highway. Each year, this place receives about 70,000 visitors. Let's begin the copper quest. You need to put on a hard hat helmet on your head. You can grab them at the entrance to the train pavilion. It is worth bringing a warm cloth in the summertime as well, as it is about 12 degrees inside the tunnel. Just like the miners back in 1914, you have to board the mine train and rumble inside an early haulage tunnel. After a few minutes, the train enters a dark tunnel. The air becomes cold, humid, and acrid. The mine workers spent 6 days a week here for years. By the time the mine was closed in 1974, it had about 210 kilometers of tunnels, and it stretched over 1750 meters of vertical distance. Presently, all of Britannia's tunnels are closed, flooded, or obstructed, except for one, under the mill building. It has been cleaned and restored for tourists. to now offboard the train and proceed to follow our guide. The guide demonstrated some of the equipments, including the drilling rigs and the rock collecting machines. They were so noisy, you can't hear your own thoughts in your head. Now imagine having to spend a whole day in such condition. The interpreter demonstrated the actual mining equipments, showed us how they used to drill into the rocks using different kinds of instruments and the drilling holes, and also showed us the drill bit. These are some of the drill holes. These were collected in order to analyze how much copper is there in that place. She was showing us the actual diamond drill bit which was used. In about 70 years, over 60,000 people worked in the Britannia mine using mostly candles. Next, we walked past the miners' train to go to another area in the tunnel. There were rail tracks on the ground heading towards that area. These were surely used for transporting the copper ores collected by the miners. Our guide showed us how the miners used to shovel the ores collected and put them on the buggy to be transported. Now we have electricity and it is a well-lit tunnel. But the guide showed us how it was back in the days. It was completely dark. You cannot see even each other. The miners mostly used candles in order to work in the tunnels. The gas lights was also used, which was fitted to their helmets, but it was really dangerous. So the guide explained us why it was not much in use. We are now almost done with our underground tour and we are heading outside. This is one of the closed tunnels. Right at the exit of the tunnel, there were some heavy machinery kept as exhibit. See, this tunnel is right at the base of mill number 3. Now we, miners for a day, are heading towards mill number 3 for our next set of activities. In addition to the underground tour and the mill number 3, there are several other historic buildings on the Britannia Mine Museum grounds. You can explore them a bit. Some are just for entourage, other you can go in and see. Here we are at mill number 3. This was built in 1923 to process the ore. From the outside, it's hard to appreciate the scale, but once inside, the giant 20-story building is breathtaking. In 1987, Britannia Mine Mill, also known as the concentrator, was recognized as a National Historic Landmark of Canada. It is forbidden to climb to the upper platforms or touch the corroded equipments in the mill. The videotaping of the boom performance was also forbidden. I have some snippets with me. I will share them with you. But it is an experience of a lifetime. So just sit back and relax the show while you are in mill number 3. You will definitely be awestruck at how huge this mill was. The cost for creating this boom show was about $4.2 million. It involved about 130 artists, designers, technicians and engineers who worked on it.
Welcome to Britannia, once one of the largest copper mines in the world, and to mill number 3, which in its day was among the most efficient and advanced copper concentrators. This is why this place was built, all 20 stories of it, to liberate the minerals locked inside massive chunks of ore, just like that. In its day, this mill ranked among the best at coaxing those copper minerals out of the rock, and that efficiency was built right into the design of this building. Each step in the concentration process was located one level below the step before, so that gravity was always helping to move the heavy ore along. And it took a lot of ore to get a little copper. Let's start the conveyor belts. And now for the jaw crusher.
And it's end of the show. It was an amazing experience. Hope you all have enjoyed being a miner for a day with me. I'm really thankful that this museum has given me an opportunity to go underground into a real mine and experience how the life has been for the miners. If you have liked it, please give a thumbs up and also share it with your friends and family so many people can know about this place and visit it at their convenience. Please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon next to it to get notification of my upcoming vlogs. Till then, stay safe and take care. I will see you all very soon.